I've seen them come, I've watched them go, watched them rise, witnessed it and watched them blow. Watched them all blossom and watched them grow. Watched the lawsuits when they lost the dough.
Toki, Okama Ponatawa, Yan Lili Lukin, Yan Lukin.
There's no way you
Toki
learned the intro in
Pitenfo Ale
Toki
Suli.
Pono.
Lisama
There's
Ali
no-
Itoki,
there's no
Ante
fucking
Ion Ilo,
way.
son of Pima Ale.
It's not the language of the future. It's not.
Summer, we'll never know because we're never gonna fucking learn Toki Pono.
Toki
I'm
Pona.
never gonna learn Toki Pono. They tried to teach me, and I bashed my head into a wall until I forgot.
It only has 120 words.
That's 120 too many.
There are 5 vowel sounds and 120 words.
That's pretty unfortunate because I don't care.
Was that for real?
That was the intro in Toki Pona, yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I have to commend you a little bit. That was kind of impressive.
I do. I'm clapping, but I'm also shaking my head.
Yeah, I'm clapping, but I'm looking away and I'm shaking my head so no one knows.
I'm gonna do subtitles, and so the thing about, and this isn't gonna go in. I just want to explain because I really like
Sure.
Toki Pona. The thing about Toki Pona
We
is
know.
there are only 120 words, so you
meant
have
it.
to use them together in such a way to create meaning. Like you have to eat orange your way through conversation.
I'm so excited for the subtitles.
That's awful. What a terrible, terrible language. Just invent more words, idiot.
Hey guys.
What?
Hey guys.
Yes, Grace.
Do you know what today is?
What is today?
It's Saturday.
Well, that's not
March
important. Don't-
7th,
Don't
2026.
mention no. It's March 6th, you guys.
It's
Wink,
not
wink,
though.
wink, wink.
Because we tried
It's
to have
not,
a
I'm
guest
so
on for
sorry.
today's episode.
Our guest died in a
They died
terrible
in
accident.
transit. Their subway car exploded.
Got hit by a ballistic missile.
No, infinitely more important than the day of the week.
What?
This is the 10th episode.
What?
Oh my god!
And I think a little bit more important than that.
Could something be more important than that?
It's not possible.
It's March. 2 months down.
It is March.
It's March.
The first episode of March. Month 3 has begun. And how are we feeling on this 10th watch?
I was feeling very sleepy.
I felt great. I feel the wind beneath my wings.
Where'd my notebook go? I lost it.
Oh,
I didn't take a lot of notes.
I did.
Because
I took some
expected
notes.
this to be very, very guest host centric.
Yeah, we had a different
our-
episode planned.
But
Our
again, they
guest
died.
host fucking died.
So we're kind of having to glue this one together from the remnants of a much better episode.
But it is the return of my notes notebook.
Let's all take a minute to imagine what could have been. Close your eyes for a moment and just think.
Imagine you're in your normal spot, watching your normal podcast. But what's this? A fourth voice? And they're watching it for the first time? What a strange experience. I don't want to think about this anymore, Grace. Do something else. Do something else.
It's scary. It's scary, Grace.
I don't like their voice, Grace. I don't like their voice. Who
I
is
have
this
some-
stranger?
I guess it's not good news. I have some news. You'll get to experience that for real in 10 weeks.
Yes, 10 days. I wait.
I don't know what you're going to experience. We need to do like an expedited version of this where we do 100 days.
That would be awful and insane. And I want to veto this idea.
Can I do? I think
Yeah,
we should
no,
do
that
something
would be-
worse though.
Potentially fatal. We already have something worse, but we can't talk about it for
No.
another 1 year and 10
Not
months.
till well, actually, let's encourage our subscribers. We
Yeah,
got a
come back.
special little
Some
surprise
breadcrumbs?
planned for y'all. Well, let's hit our milestones. 25 subscribers, and then what was the second one? Did we?
I don't even remember what 25 was.
25, we watched Super Troopers 2.
Oh Jesus, I forgot. I see. I've pushed it out of my mind.
And then I don't remember the number.
I don't think we had any more. They're in the. Did we write them down?
Probably.
We never write anything down. We're terrible podcasters.
We have a spreadsheet. We should. Not a spreadsheet.
No,
We have a Google Doc. We should keep them in the doc.
We should, but we don't.
No.
Let's get to housekeeping real quick. I have something to tell you, Summer.
Oh my god.
A couple episodes
pregnant.
ago,
What?
you said that in this movie they refer to having sex as balling, and I don't think they do. I believe she says that the cat lady is following the
Yes.
man with the aluminum cans.
No, because she says bawling. She says it another time too.
No,
I don't think she
I'm really
does.
sorry. I don't have like proof for this. I don't have.
This has bothered me
backup. I don't have the
ever
receipts.
since you said it because I did not remember them using
Was I
bawling
here
as
for
a.
this?
I think you were.
Because I would disagree immediately.
But next week
This
we're gonna go back.
can't be.
In the viewing next week, I'm gonna
We'll
keep
have
my eyes
definitive-
and ears peeled, and I'm gonna really intensely investigate this mystery.
I don't think it needs any investigating because it just is the truth.
Here's something else I want to do for housekeeping. I mean, housekeeping. I'm a little upset that we didn't. This is okay. Behind the scenes, this was a bit intended. Both the bits I've incorporated today were intended for episode 11, but because our special guest died, I had to break him out an episode early to make up for the disappearance and death of our first guest host. I have a transcription I want us to perform on the pod.
oh my god, we're doing spoken word.
I need
What?
we have 3 roles. There are 3 of us. Okay.
Well, yeah, good news.
So who's Lucian, who's Neil, and who's Jonathan?
Is this from the script or did you write fan fiction?
I transcribed from the script.
Great.
So we already know that Grace is Neil. I mean, that's obvious.
So I guess I have to take up my God-given mantle.
Are you Lucian or are you Jonathan, Summer?
I think you should choose your role first, and then I will graciously accept whatever.
I will be Jonathan. You will be Lucian. All right. I will have cut this down in post, but let's
You
get
gotta
this.
give me a second. I'm nibbling on some bread.
Everybody get into the character that you've been given. I want you to do some acting exercises. For me personally, this involves me going acting.
I can't see you.
Eleanor is acting exercises that involve Eleanor going,
Acting.
I can't see you either.
oh no, I'm deliberately not speaking.
Okay, here it is.
Acting.
Take us away, Summer.
Oh.
It makes no sense that zombies eat. They're dead. They have no digestive system that works.
But they need to eat people's brains in order to continue to live in the undead world.
Yes.
Well, how come they never puke?
Their insides are full of puke.
I just don't understand why zombies have to eat people. Why don't they just go into restaurants?
Absolutely.
It makes no sense.
No.
They're eating to stay alive. They need to eat brains.
But they're already dead.
Yeah.
I understand them killing people and ripping them apart because they're angry that they're dead.
Right.
What, are they hungry?
They're eating to stay alive. It doesn't have to digest. Zombies don't digest.
A zombie that is ripped in half that ate a question mark?
You've actually watched the whole thing?
I watched it like 5 times. What? They have no digestive systems. They're dead.
But they need to eat to live.
But they're not alive. They're dead.
And scene. This has been an example of one of the many riveting dialogues between Lucian Jonathan in the background of the famous film Watching the Detectives. I almost said the name of the podcast, but I caught myself.
Good job. Nobody's
When
gonna
I went to
know.
watch the movie this week, I watched the movie on a totally legal streaming site. Or I went to go watch it on a totally legal streaming site, and I got so upset that I couldn't find it because I kept typing in "who watches Watching the Detectives" and it wouldn't pop up, and I didn't understand why, and I got genuinely
Oh my
angry.
God.
I got so upset with it that I got up and I got the DVD and I watched the DVD.
Well, Grace, I know you have the DVD, but I have something else for you.
For me,
Because I have
What?
discovered, and long-term viewers of the podcast know that I'm on a personal quest to find every possible upload of Watching the Detectives to YouTube. And I found another upload that I haven't seen today.
wonderful.
And let me tell you, I think this is the definitive YouTube version. Not only do we get to see the, what's the word? They're like the trailers that tell like the production company right at the start.
The trailers.
The,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it has that for the company. I don't remember the name.
Peace Arch. Yeah.
Peace Arch. Yeah. Well, it had that. It had the original concert scene audio
Whoa.
Ooh.
and it had Graceland
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
on YouTube.
Someone ripped the DVD. That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fucking
You
wrong.
don't sound excited.
you sound positively pissed.
No, I am. I'm sorry.
You sound really mad.
You sounded
I've said that.
furious.
Yeah, you know what? You caught me.
I'm excited. I found the definitive YouTube upload of this movie, and you acting like I shot you.
No, you caught me in my trap. You see, I wanted to be the only one that had the definitive viewing experience, and you foiled me.
Are we gonna have to update the description?
I think it would probably be for the best. We need to just update the descriptions anyway because they're not really
Yeah.
describing what happens in the episode. They're more like a vague description of the series as a whole. But that's besides the point. What I
This
want to know
internal
is
housekeeping.
we've
Is it for the
discussed
meeting?
the mouthwash spinning scene.
Oh God.
But here's a question I have to ask you. He's clearly wearing a hotel robe. And
Is he?
he is.
No,
He's-
Could it just be a normal robe?
Does it not have stripes on it?
It is a hotel robe. It's a hotel bathrobe. He's standing in what looks to be a hotel room.
No, I don't.
We don't see a room that looks like this in the entire rest of the film.
Well, we
I
don't
don't-
see his bedroom anytime else.
Why doesn't he spit it out in the sink? Why doesn't he spit it out in the sink?
Because he's gross.
Because it's not his
He's a
house and there's
gross,
no
gross
sink in this
man.
hotel room.
Why would there
Why
not
would
be
there
a
not be a
sink in his
sink
hotel
in the
room?
hotel room?
I don't know. Why wouldn't
I
there be a
don't like-
sink in his house? It makes even less
Whatever you-
sense.
Whatever you're getting at, I don't like it.
There is a sink. He's just gross.
I'm
and also,
telling
he's
you-
in his bedroom. He walks downstairs and he's got the softball
Yeah.
bat.
I have the big hook and I'm pulling you off the stage right now. I don't like this one. I'm gonna cut you off.
We're all booing.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's time for me to introduce a segment for the first time. I need
wait,
everybody's.
wait.
I'm holding you at gunpoint.
Oh,
I
whoa.
need everybody's
take it easy,
one true
brother.
pairing of
Whoa.
the week. Put him up. Put him up.
Yeah, I got one. I'm going first so that no one can steal mine this week and I don't look like a fool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Episode 10, I told you guys I'm entering my bad boy era. I have bitterness in my heart.
Well, by all means,
Take it away, Evil Grace.
you're watching The Detectives. One true
Yeah,
pair.
it's I get like you guys know I like to get a little experimental with it.
Yeah, you get a little
A little
crazy.
crazy
You've
with it.
gotten... You've really
I got-
pushed the boundaries
Yeah.
of what we can call a relationship.
I got Marsha. We all know Marsha.
Uh-huh.
And this.
We all know Marsha.
And what?
Marsha and this.
This?
She loves this.
Jello?
She tried to make this at home.
She loves this.
I'm trying.
She's tried to make it, but it never turns out quite right.
Yeah. And the secret is salt, which
I
you wouldn't
love-
expect.
that they talk around the fact that it's Jello,
Yeah.
like they don't know what it
It's
is, and
really
they're all too embarrassed to say it.
Truly enchanting.
Love this.
Yeah, Marsha, she says it herself.
That's-
She loves this. So,
That's a pretty good
Yeah.
one true pair.
Eleanor,
Summer.
what's your
My one true pair? You're asking me second?
Yeah.
Me?
me?
Yes.
You know, I really don't know if I like being asked second. Me personally, I think it would be a lot more befitting if I went last. So, Summer.
Oh wow, fuck me, I guess.
I'm totally not stalling. I'm totally not stalling.
No, now
It's
name a
Eleanor's
pair.
podcast, and we're all living in it.
Mm-hmm. We need to revolt, Summer. We need to have podcast mutiny.
Okay.
Oh, you see, now
Okay.
that I start talking about mutiny, she gets real loud.
Okay. My
And you
Watching
say
The
we don't live in a
Detectives, one true
totalitarian
pair.
society.
is gay Steve from Iowa and his husband.
Yeah.
He's from Wyoming, you fool.
I would leave the call, but that would fuck everything up.
It feels so good not to be the one wrong for once.
Oh, I'm wrong all the time. Just nobody points it out.
I know.
Normally.
Eleanor edits out the parts where she's wrong.
Absolutely. Because I can.
Editing Eleanor.
She has that power.
Editing Eleanor.
Editing Eleanor, put a clown nose on.
Summer, why don't you take this segment home for us?
I'm taking it home. I got a home run here because my one true pairing of the week is Glenn and Andy.
So true.
See, I was holding on. I was saving Glenn and Andy for later, but
Because it's just objectively the
Nope.
correct choice.
it is the correct answer.
I'm eating off the good china. I'm
It's episode 10. You're going on a
it's Glenn
victory
and
lap.
Andy time.
I have no comments on your OT because I think it's just objectively the correct answer. And like, that's the answer I want to come to the table with every week. But then I'm like, I feel like I need to get more creative because it's gonna be said eventually. But it's just, it's true.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not
No, I did not say that. No,
You
no,
hate me?
no.
You're saying I'm a
me?
fraud.
No. I'm just saying, I think.
So I'm a bad host and you hate
I did not
me.
say
Hey,
that.
shh.
No.
Guys, did you hear that?
No.
Oh my god, wait.
No.
Can you hear that in the distance?
No, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
can't.
I have sequel squad
Wait a
PTSD.
second.
You can't do this
I
to me.
can't help but notice.
Bum, bum, bum,
No.
bum, 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 bum.
No, you can't do this.
Squad. Bum, 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 bum.
No. Oh my god. Oh
So,
my god, I'm so fucking scared.
it's finally my
I'm
turn
so fucking
to
scared.
come up with the sequel.
Oh, it's not me.
It's okay, Grace. You can stop cowering.
I'm
Grace,
telling
you
you.
went.
Last
You
week.
came up with the sequel last week.
Right,
Grace.
and it
it's
sucked.
my turn.
Great.
I have been fighting to tell you guys my sequel or prequel for 3 weeks. 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week. It's my turn. I get to say it.
Your ideas scare me.
You get to say it. I'm so excited to hear your sequel or prequel.
I'm braced.
My sequel is actually a prequel.
Oh my god!
How did Killian, Neil, and Jonathan meet? Well, obviously, they met in high school
Wait, Killian, Neil?
playing basketball.
Oh god.
Oh my god, they're on the varsity basketball
No, they're
team.
not. Look
You
at
see-
them.
They were riding the bench. But Killian, he got some time because he could actually shoot the basketball, unlike Jonathan. Now, here's the thing. Not only are we making a prequel, we're shuffling the boundaries a little bit because not only is it a prequel, it's a Muppets adaptation.
What?
No fucking way!
Huh?
You can't break out the Muppets this
Yeah, what do you
early.
mean? And also,
I can, and I just did.
I also need
Fuck
you to.
you.
That's more than the good China.
You see, and
Well, it
here's
depends how
here's
they're
where things
used.
get a little weird. You say, what, are we going to have these characters played by Muppets?
No.
No, you fucking idiot.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
go ahead.
wow.
Everybody on the basketball team are Muppets. You moron.
Wait, I'm kind of in. All right, I put my seat
This is
buckle
feeling
belt.
really hostile.
I put my seatbelt back on, but I'm a little scared. I need you to take it down like a notch.
So we follow Killian, Jonathan, and Lucian as they ride the bench all the way to the playoffs. And these Muppets can really handle the ball.
Can I ask a question? Are these like the Muppets we know and love, or are you bringing in new Muppets?
We're resurrecting Jim from the grave.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Could you give me an archetype for each Muppet in this movie? Like just the
Okay,
give me the
so-
big players, the majors.
Wait, there's like, how many basketball players on a team? Somebody look it up for me real quick.
Basketball players on a team. NBA rosters have 15 players.
Okay, so I need to come
So
up
you
with
gotta-
12 archetypes.
Quick, name 12 Muppets.
Here is my first Muppet.
Uh-huh.
Brought to you. This is the main basketball player. He's a real swell
The
guy.
captain.
It's a little frog, but he's purple. And his name is
What?
Todd.
What?
His name is what?
He's got a cool flat top fade. And he's actually quite big for a frog.
Oh,
This kid.
I'm gonna.
Are you inventing
Summer? I think we should
new
let her
Muppets?
go. I think we should let her go and just see where this goes. I'm holding your hand and I'm walking with you.
The second player on this basketball team is a cute and cuddly little panda bear named Tim.
Yeah,
He plays defense.
you know, I'm.
We couldn't get the rights to the actual
Is that what
Muppets.
this is? Is this like the pitch to, so that we can actually put the Muppets in there? Is this the Fozzie?
In comes Muppet number 3,
Okay.
Marcus. He's a pig.
Oh my god. We can't call them Muppets
Yeah,
legally. I
if
don't
you're
think we
doing Muppets,
can.
you can't call them that. You can call them something else.
Muppets.
That I already have that too. Muppets is a Muppets parody band in Muppets universe. Miss Poogie is the leader of the
Mom
Muppets.
Pits.
The mom. I don't think Mom Pits is marketable.
So the fourth Mom Pit It's a cuddly little bear, and his name is Fozzie.
Okay, well,
What? You can't make up
Yeah.
3 guys and then drop Fozzie
and then I
in
also
there.
think having 2 cuddly bears is like cheating. You like get a variety.
Well,
of,
one's a panda bear, and his name is Tim.
Of course. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish.
Muppet number 5.
Yeah, you've got 8 more Muppets.
Have you ever asked yourself, what about aquatic Muppets?
I have not. No.
No, yeah.
This Muppet, his name is Oswald.
Is
and
he an
he's a
octopus?
squid.
So, I don't know if this is
Squid.
intentional or not. There is a children's show from like the early 2000s called Oswald.
The
I used to
octopus,
watch
yes.
that
Okay.
all the time.
I wasn't
It
sure.
rules.
I wasn't fucking awesome. I
And
love.
he's got a hat.
I do love this.
The sixth Muppet in this roster is named Gary. And he's just kind of like a guy-shaped Muppet. You know those guy-shaped Muppets?
Yeah,
His name
yeah,
is Gary,
he's guy shaped.
and he smokes weed.
of course he
He
does.
smokes weed. I guess if this isn't the Muppets, they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, you keep
It's the
switching
Mom Pits.
between calling it the Mom Pits and the Muppets. So I'm a little confused where we're at on the branding.
Listen, today's episode has gone off the fucking rails.
You told
I'm
me.
racked with grief. One of my best friends died in a train explosion. What do you fucking want from me? The fact that I'm here at all should mean something to you.
It's nothing to me.
Muppet number 7. He's a green little toad.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
don't have a name for this
do-
one yet. He's kind of like a serious do-gooder. He plays by the rules. He really does not like all this raucous foul play that Gary gets up to.
Sure.
Who's the captain of this basketball team?
That would be the unnamed Muppet I've yet to come up with, the green toad.
The green toad. Obviously, yes. I
Yeah,
feel like.
I feel like his serious do-gooding nature really, but he has like a temper, a little bit. He loses, he
No, I
tries
don't
to
know.
stay in the straight and narrow, but he explodes every once in a while. He kind of,
He throws a basketball at Killian and gives him a concussion.
yeah. That's actually where the accent came from. It's established that he had a perfectly normal American accent before the basketball hit him square in the nose.
That's so sad.
I feel like unironically,
Because I'm pretty sure the language center is in the back of your brain.
it was a
Yeah,
really,
but-
really hard hit.
But it's not a brain related at all. It's just because his nose is all fucked up.
Oh, I see.
It's kind of like a Zach Hadel situation.
I see. I feel like you've missed the. I know you haven't named all your Muppets yet, so I don't really know what's coming up next. I feel like you've missed the perfect opportunity for Sam Eagle. Like, I feel like
Who?
if Sam Eagle.
I have an eagle.
No.
Smeagol?
His name is not Sam, though. I don't know where you got that from.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Samantha.
Some.
Oh, his name is Samantha?
Yes. He's gender fluid.
That's really progressive. Oh, that's really progressive. I didn't know.
You didn't know the
we were
Muppets
getting
got down
woke
like
with
that,
it.
but they do.
I feel like you've lured us into this situation because I was really excited when you brought up the Muppets, and you've only named one Muppet.
I do feel misled.
Muppet number 9. This is the heart of the team. Really, this is what really the offense, the driving power forward offense that fuels this team into the playoffs is really built around the center heart of this team, and it's another pig. Now this pig, just kind of a normal pig,
Nothing special.
Well, she's kind of bombastic and in your face.
Sure.
Yeah, she knows she
Say
knows what she
more.
wants and she'll get it, but
Does
You
she know
know.
karate?
actually it's taekwondo.
Okay.
I'm surprised you were able to piece that together.
No, sure, yeah.
And what's her name, Eleanor?
I haven't really come up with one. Names are the hardest part of coming up with a mom pit.
All you had to do was name 12 names.
I don't the fuck do you want from me, man? I'm trying my best
Hey.
out here.
Oh, do
I
you guys?
want 12 names.
I I think I've heard enough here.
I didn't hear Bean Bunny.
Wait, but I haven't even gotten I have to name the rest of the Muppets first of all, and then I have to get into the climactic scene. Because I have this all plotted out, by the way, in a
I've
big,
got the-
a big
This
spreadsheet.
is-
I've got the hook ready.
I've got the hook ready, and you're gonna be hanging from it
Whoa.
if you don't name 12 names.
Name 12 names.
How many names have I named? I don't remember.
Oh my god, you stopped at
I
8.
think you've named
8, 9. I got 3 more.
With 8 and 9, you said I don't have names for them yet. You've had
am I
3
on 9
weeks
or am
to
I on
work on
8?
this. You were on 10. You just did 8
I'm not
and
on
9.
10, I don't
said
think.
9.
You just said 9. It's a
You just
pig.
said
It's just a
9.
normal pig.
Okay, so number 10 is a thing. We don't know what it is.
Eleanor.
Its name is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it.
You say
Wait
thing.
for
I'm
it.
waiting. I'm waiting.
Gorbachev.
I'm
Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
Muppet number 11 is named Mikey.
No,
and it's another
yeah.
just dude, because you gotta fill out the roster somehow. You can't have them all be memorable.
All you've done is fill out the roster.
Muppet
you-
number 12. And this one I think comes from my very soul.
So we have to be
It
nice
really
about
speaks
it.
to me. It's if I ever had a mom pit OC, it would be the following.
I think these are all your OCs.
Are-
It's
because
a
they're
little
not fucking real.
little rodent, and his name
Mhm.
is Robert.
You're thinking of Rizzo the rat.
Robert Rodent.
What?
The way there is a through line to a lot of real Muppets here, and I think
What?
that you're skirting copyright.
No, these are all original Muppets.
Uh-huh.
We resurrected Jim Henson.
Fozzie Bear is there.
Fozzie Bear, who I believe you straight up called a
What are you
Muppet.
fucking talking about? Fozzie Bear isn't a Muppet.
Does he have a catchphrase, Eleanor?
Yeah, he goes wowza wowza.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to walk this one back.
Go.
Eleanor, or Summer, do the outro. Do the outro before it's too late.
The outro.
The sequel seeker's outro. It's just the intro but sadder. I'm trying to save us from copyright, from legal trouble.
Disney's lawyers are put on their brass knuckles.
Well, I named all the Muppets. I just have to tell you what happens in the climactic scene.
I don't want to know about the climactic scene anymore. You lost me.
We have to do the climactic scene because if we don't, we've just wasted 10 minutes of all of our lives.
So again, if you remember, Killian got a basketball chucked right at his nose.
Yes.
Well, it bounces off his nose and it goes soaring high in the air. And actually, the score is tied.
Oh my
Eat
god.
Airbuds with a fucking ball.
It's bottom of the 9th inning.
Can you believe it? It's up. It's soaring higher and higher through the rafters. A wide arch.
To the rafters.
Nothing but net. They score a buzzer beater. God's
God's
will.
will.
God's
God's
will.
will.
God's will.
God's.
And that's how they make it to the championship. And that's actually where the sequel prequel ends.
Oh,
That
really?
kind of sounds like Airbud. Also,
What?
Airbud.
What?
Doesn't Airbud knock the ball into the net? I mean, inherently, it is
What
with
the
his nose.
fuck is that like apple weed?
What the fuck is an appleweed?
Airbud.
No.
I'm very disappointed with how this episode's gone. I'm really upset about it.
We have Copyright Nightmare the musical.
It's not a musical.
we-
I hate musicals.
We established this. I'm scared. I don't like what episode 10 has done to us.
There's been a lot of
Listen, I'm in
screaming
grief.
this episode.
My emotion. I'm emotionally
Yeah,
wrecked.
you're-
My best friend died in a train explosion.
Whoa. What?
I thought we were your best friends.
Your best friend?
What do you mean? What? You were there. We all saw it happen. They were gonna join us in the pod.
It's-
I
True.
didn't see anything happen.
She was actually about to step onto the platform and the train exploded right there. We all got splattered with blood. It was really horrifying.
I'm completely soaked still.
Can I ask a real question? And something that I've been grappling with a lot
Uh-huh.
lately, because you guys know me. If this was the last movie you ever saw before you died, would you be fulfilled?
No. No, because it would mean that I died sometime within the next 2 years, and I don't want to do that.
Well, no, like hypothetically, I don't. I'm not,
Hypothetically, you're 75 years old and this is the last film you've
Yeah.
seen.
we're all in our Willy Wonka grandparent deathbed.
Yeah,
toe to
we're all sharing
toe,
the bed.
shoulder to shoulder.
I'm Grandpa Joe. I jump up immediately.
You call Grandpa. That's not fair because you just want to go to the fucking factory.
I do. Get me the fuck out of this bed,
I
y'all.
got the golden ticket, Grandpa. It's not fair. I want to take Grandpa Grace.
Yes.
Fine, I'll stay in bed and eat gruel.
Yeah.
You guys have fun at the damn factory.
$5 to any subscriber that names. If you're watching this podcast, comment all the grandparents from Willy Wonka down below.
There's no way they all have
And do not look
names.
it up.
Do
I know you
not
can't.
look it
Don't
up.
look it up.
Did you
Don't cheat.
Summer, what did you
There's
say?
no way they all have names. They're not
They
real.
do. It's like,
They
oh, I
do.
was gonna say it, but then that would ruin it for those subscribers.
You'll have to save that one for when the cameras turn off.
I know. I feel like I know them, but I'm not gonna remember
You know
that.
them
in 15
personally.
minutes.
They're your good
I
friends.
feel like I know them.
You're parasocial with the grandparents from Willy Wonka.
It's Eleanor and Grinch and me and the grandparents from Willy Wonka. We listen to Steely Dan on Wednesdays.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
so strange.
great, you should come.
I wish you wouldn't.
Speaking of Steely Dan, would you delight the audience with their favorite segment of the week?
Yes.
The Who Watches Watching the Detectives quote of the week?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I would like to do that.
We don't have a jingle for this
Quoting
one.
all the movies.
I'm trying to
No,
make the
I
jingle
guess-
happen. It's
Was
not gonna
that?
happen.
I could not tell if that was really in the. Was that really in the years, or was that the Candyman from the original Willy
They're
Wonka
the
movie?
same song.
They're the same song, and I'm frankly a little scared.
It was supposed to be reeling in the ear.
The
Yeah, they're
podcast
very-
Quoting all the
can-
movie.
No, Eleanor,
Podcast
cook on this.
man
I like
can
this. I like
talk about a lot of quotes that are in the movie.
See, I don't remember what the next line of reeling in the years.
What is it? Reeling in the years, stowing away the time.
We need to hurry because my headphones are dying.
All right.
Slowly wasting time.
We
When
do
you're done
nothing
fucking
but.
the customers, you want to come play Trivial Pursuit with us?
That's a good quote. I like that quote. That quote stood out to me.
It's
He
so-
looks so mad. He's so mad that Killian found a girlfriend.
He's so jealous.
Well, because it just means that he can't join their polycule.
His heart is broken. I really do feel bad for him.
He's really, really jealous. He's like, this is gonna throw off the polycule.
My polycule plans are foiled. Hey,
My
hey,
quote
Summer,
of the week.
Summer. Let me ask you
Oh,
before
I'm
you get
sorry.
ahead of yourself. Can I open the door so you can walk through it?
I just phased through the door because I'm really cool.
I know you barreled through. It was
Like
really
the
awesome.
Kool-Aid man, I barged.
Summer, what's your watching the detectives quote of the week?
Well, now I don't want to say it because I didn't get to introduce myself.
Okay, Eleanor. I'm just kidding. Summer, introduce yourself.
You can get a lot of good movies for $50.
That was one of my favorites.
This is
They
so
can't
true.
all be your favorite.
It's a very quotable movie, Summer. I don't know what to tell
It's
you.
a very quotable movie.
You hit me with back to back with some of my favorite quotes from this movie. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
No more movies.
No
Movie.
It's all just so boring.
Eleanor,
She's ruined it for me, Lucian.
is that your quote of the week or do I need to introduce you?
That's not my quote of the week. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I was just going off.
Eleanor,
We
what's
were
your
riffing.
Watching the Detectives quote of the week for this week?
How'd he get in here, Glenn?
We let him in, Andy.
Why'd we let him in, Glenn? He knew the knock, Andy.
I told you the
That
knock was a
whole-
bad idea.
That whole interaction, I think, is a contender for best moment. I want to do episode 50. I want like an awards show
Absolutely.
where we collectively, maybe we get the subs in on it.
We get some voters,
We vote for the best moments.
nominations, nominees.
Yeah. Best outfit, best quote.
Phenomena.
Best what?
Mana.
You know the Mumpets?
I'm aware of it.
Now that's infringing on
I got
copyright.
bad news, Eleanor. That's not the mom pits. Yeah, you can't just take that one.
What are you guys talking about?
I think before the lawyers break down our doors, we gotta wrap this one up.
Summer, have we been like reverse yesterday? Are we the only people that remember the Muppets?
Oh my god.
Fuck are the Muppets?
Grace,
You see, that's a trick question, Eleanor, because you acknowledged their existence about 5 minutes
you
ago.
said their names so many times.
Did I?
Grace,
You said yes.
we have a series of movies we need to make, Grace, right now.
Oh my god, we're gonna make so much fucking money.
We're gonna make so much fucking money. Do you know how to make puppets?
I do.
Oh my god.
You remember me telling you about the date I went on with that guy and he drew the caricature? He also made puppets.
Your life is so fantastical.
He offered to teach me how to make puppets, but then he drew a caricature of me and my sibling that was so ugly I never went out with a man again.
That's crazy.
He turned you into a lesbian with the
Understandable.
power of caricature. Truly the worst genre of art.
Yeah, it was already there, but I was like, yeah,
Yeah, let's just close the door.
I think
on this
we're
one.
good. I think I threw it away, but he offered to teach me how to make puppets. He was a carny.
No, all of this checks out.
This story is getting worse with every word you say.
I know. The date ended, and I parked my car right outside the restaurant, and I shook his hand, and I drove home.
Yep. Nope. That's what he deserved.
Wow.
And then I went on Hinge, and I said, "Women only,"
As
and that was the day.
as you should. And you know what? We all learned something today. And
We did.
it wasn't not to date carnies, but it was we learned who watches Watching the Detectives.
We so true.
We did?
Yeah, it was us.
Summer-
We did. We watched it.
You're so smart. You're so right.
God.
I don't think I learned anything, but I'm glad that you guys did.
We're watching the detective.
Whoa!
And guess what, guys? You're watching a podcast.
I'm Summer.
I'm Eleanor.
I might be Grace. Who's to say?
And Killian's gonna play us out.
That's my line. Killian, play us out.
I'm gonna learn the quote. I'm gonna beat him to it next time.
Looking up a sequel.
Disney is coming. You have to stop. They're gonna get you. Please play us out, Killian. Please. Before they get us.
Now, this is very special to me because in like the early 2000s, I was in America and I wasn't really happy with the sort of work I was doing, and I wasn't really happy with my approach to acting. And everyone was like, "Man, you gotta watch Cassavetes," and like it was kind of embarrassing that I hadn't watched it by then. So I went out and I bought this collection.